All right, good afternoon. Cuarto, hello, how are you? What are we doing today? We are in South Africa today. I got my old South African hat on as well. Given that I do have family ties to South Africa. So, yeah. I haven't flown South Africa for a while, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it. And we had controllers all on South Africa, and now they've gone again. It's like they wait for me to turn up and then they disappear. Oh, we've got ATIS. Okay, something's coming. Something is coming. We've got ATIS at South Africa. What is the runway? Departing runway 19. Is that what I'm using? Departing runway 19. Yes, we are. Okay, good. We're in FlySafair, which is a low-cost airline. And we're flying to Johannesburg. We're in Cape Town currently, and we are flying to Johannesburg. Let's get into the hold on. There is an A380 coming in. Where is that A380? There is an A380 coming in. How far is it? Oh, he's still quite a ways away. Yeah, he's still quite a ways away. All right. That's okay. So, oops. Let's jump in and get things started, shall we? So we are going to Cape Town. So let's power up. In fact, let's just have a look at our flight plan. There we are. Romania plane spotting. Hello, how are you? So there's the A380 right there. We are... That is our flight plan today. Let me get rid of all the others. There we go. And we've got ATIS on, so something must be turning up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, they're all coming in. FACA Center. Where? Okay, it's coming in. 125-100. All right. Okay, let's get things started. Let's power up the aircraft. There we are. There we are. And we can go ground power on. There we are. Ooh, what's this? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I got someone at the door. Hold on. Okay. We're all right. We're all right. Oh. Okay, let's get things up and running. So, up top is done. Let's get ground power is on, isn't it? Did I do it? Yes, I did. I think I did. Here we go. Let's go up here and switch on there and there, the IRS. And let's bring in our flight plan. There we are. Okay, let's just check. Do we have 125 125 100 125 100, and we've got tower. Oh, okay. So let's go tower. 118 100. 118 100. There we are. Okay. let's do this. Let's get things started with GSX. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Menzies. There we go. Are they gonna do the old jetway? I don't know. Okay, attached tug.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include
Okay.
laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing.
Let's get clearance.
Located in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat. All of your items must be placed into an overhead locker.
Let's
Once you have
get clearance.
secured your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Ooh, we got ground as well. All right, 121.9. 121.9. Okay. Cape Town ground. Good morning or good afternoon. Safair 381 request IFR clearance to Johannesburg. We are a 738 at stand Alpha 8. Come on, is he on? 2 minutes he's on already. Come on. Cape Town ground, Safair 381 at stand Alpha 8. Good afternoon. Request IFR clearance to Johannesburg as filed.
7380, PCA requested flight level.
Flight level 370.
Hi, Safair 381, you cleared from Cape Town to Johannesburg at 5, flight level 370 on request. After departure runway 19, complete the non-standard departure runway track. Initial climb is flight level 90, 2,500 feet. You can contact Cape Town area on 125.1 and squawk is 0540.
Wow, that's a lot of information at once. Squawk 0540, flight level 370 confirmed. It's a, I've got a Theta 1 Alpha departure on runway 19, is that correct?
Safair 381, SIDS, all SIDS at Cape Town are currently suspended, so you will be taking a runway track up to 9,000, correction, flight level 90, and then you'll be cleared direct to Tesla most likely.
Right, AFM, so flight level 9,000, initial climb, and then up, and then you will vector me, I guess.
Cape Town Tower or area will affect you.
Sure, okay, AFM. Thank you.
Hi, Safair 381. Other than that, readback is correct. Call me when ready for push and start.
Will do, AFM. Thank you. How's it? Okay, so we're still going to just use that. Let's see what happens. So it's going to be a direct heading, and then we will decide how to take off. All right, let's get things started. So FMC position in it. We are at FACT FACT for Alpha 8. And our GPS, we can set it up. There we are. There. Okay, perfect. Route. Let's bring that in. And set fuel, set payload, and select route. Squawk 0540 0540. There we are. And we've got initial climb 9,000 feet. There we go. Alright, runway heading is, let's have a look. 192. There we are. We can go flight directors on for now. And we can go traffic and weather. Traffic and terrain. Here we are. And we can load this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include
So 19
bags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing.
There we are. We can activate that. Okay, let's just put our arrival. There we are, departing on runway 9. Sorry, our SID and Theta 1 Alpha. There we are. We can execute that, and then our arrival into Johannesburg using their NIB 1 Bravo into Zulu 3 right. Zulu 3 right. No transition. Straight in. Yep, we're good. Okay, execute. Let's have a look at our legs. There. There. Okay. The runway 3 right is 5,550. So we need to put that in there. So we got to go all the way. 5,050. There we are. 37,000 feet today. There we go. Lovely. We can also pop on the seat belts there and there. Okay. Okay. Q&H is Q&H is 1017 1017. Okay, here we are. Let's go to our performance. So 370.
Any remaining ground crew, please leave.
Top of climb wind. Two 29. 233 29. There we are. Cost index is 5. Reserves 1.1. 0 fuel weight. There we are. We can execute that. Okay. Takeoff is fine. Flaps 5. CG. There we are. And weather. Cape Town is 180 at 27 knots, which is normal. Cape Town is very windy. Rotate V2 149. 149. There we are, auto there and there, but we're going to lock the heading, so that's fine. All right. Everything else looks okay. Okay, legs, route data. Let's pull in the wind. And we are going to be taxiing facing north. A1 to A2. Okay. Okay. Load. And execute. And let's get our forecast winds. There we are. Load. Our forecasted descent winds. And we can execute that as well. We can go here. And boarding is complete. Yes, it is. Let's go and put on the APU. There we are. Okay. APU is coming up. There we go. All right, let's switch over to APU. Parking brake is on. There we are. Release ground power. Let's go there. Ground. Ground connections there. We can release ground power and set chocks. Remove chocks, sorry. And door management, everything should be closed. It will be eventually. All right, let's go push and start. Cape Town ground, Sophia 381, request push and start.
Sophia 381, push and start approved, face north, QNH 1017.
Push and start approved, face north, QNH is 1017. Sophia 381. Okay, let's go. And we're going to go nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes release.
Commencing push.
All stations be advised, Cape Town ground is going to be leaving for 5 minutes. We'll report
Having
when
crew
back.
arm doors and cross-check.
Okay, so I have to wait 5 minutes for him to come back. Eh? There we go. All right, let's look at our fuel. So let's go there. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Window heats on. Here we are. And that's all on. We are good. Put on a bit of panel lighting. And we can start engine 2. No, we can't because I'm an idiot. APU bleed on and engine 2. Come on. Okay, introduce fuel.
and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety.
5.6 is our trim, so
Thank
let's
you.
sort that out.
Please set parking brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Parking brake
welcome
set.
aboard.
Okay, set trim
Illuminated
5.6.
signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important
Station, Cape Town
information
ground is
about
back.
exit routes, oxygen masks,
And
jackets,
starting
and
engine
brake
1.
position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place.
Okay, so we are
Put on your own mask.
almost
beforehand.
clear. We can request
If you
taxi
land
from
on
ground.
board, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling
Okay,
the toggle.
engines are good. We can go continuous, continuous, and switch over to the engine bus. There we are. And APU can go off.
The cabin crew
We can go to auto, APU bleed off, and packs on. And all is good up here. TR1, Gen 1.
Regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine.
Okay, taxi lights on. And we can go to RTO and flaps 5. Cape Town ground, Sophia 381, request taxi.
Sophia 381, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha 1, cross runway 16, hold short of Alpha 2.
Taxi runway 19, holding point Alpha 2 via Alpha 1, cross runway 16, and hold at Alpha 2. Hold on, I got someone at the door, hold on. Sorry about that. Busy household today in gadgets. Busy gadget household. Okay, so let's pop on that. Elapsed timers can go on. And our TCAS on. And let's go. Okay, release parking brakes and taxi. I haven't flown South Africa for a minute, eh? Been a long time since I've flown South Africa. It's a shame, there's not many airlines in South Africa left, eh? I think South African Airways is trying to make a comeback. I've flown them a few times. I've flown Mango, I think it's Mango. I don't think they're in business anymore. Sophia seems to be the national carrier, if you like. Although it's not. Okay. Okay. Is he going to move me over to tower? Tower is 118.1. 118.1, okay.
Safair 381, after crossing runway 16, contact Cape Town Tower on 118.1. Have a great flight to Johannesburg. Wishing you luck.
118.1. Thank you so much. You have a great day, mate. You have a great day. Okay. Switching over. 118.1.
Safair 381, Cape Town Tower, radio check.
Safair 381 at holding point Alpha 2.
Safair 381, Safair Swings 180 knots, runway 19 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Safair 381, and good afternoon.
Afternoon to you as well, sir, and safe sailing.
Okay, let's go. So we can go there.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Oh, come on, my rudders.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
So we're going to fly runway heading for a little bit. I guess he's going to vector us somewhat. Okay, there we are. We're good. They can go off, off, and off, and we are ready. There we are. Okay, let's go. Toga.
Airspeed alive. B1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Let's just keep it on the heading. Keep it on the heading. Come on, come on.
Safair 381, can now contact Cape Town area on 125.1, safe flight by.
125.1. Safair 381. Thank you. Oh, sorry. 125.1. Safair 381. Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, you know what? We're going to fly. He didn't actually say anything there. So we're going to just fly this. Hey, Pyfly, hello. See, you're doing our local carrier ops. Mate, it's also half of my local carrier ops as well. Yes, little known, I have half my family's from South Africa. Okay, let's go, and we'll go flaps up. And there, and then we go 125 decimal 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-light service, offering you the
Cape Town Centre, Sophia 381, passing flight level, passing 6,000 feet.
You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Sorry, could you repeat that again? Sorry.
Yeah, identified and the radar control climb to flight level 370, cleared direct axial.
Climb 370, direct to Egtil. Is that Echo Golf Tango India Lima?
Affirm.
Roger. Sophia 381. Okay, 370.
Seabird 58, Seabird established on the locomotive.
Seabird 58, thank you. Contact Tower 118.1, bye-bye.
118.1, Speedbird 58, super, thank you.
370, direct to Egtil. So let's go here. Legs, Egtil, and there we go. Okay. We are good. Unfortunately, as I was saying earlier, Pi-Fi, there's not many airlines left in South Africa, eh? Unfortunately. I mean, South African Airways is struggling to get back, eh? And 370, here we go. There we are, that's False Bay. There is False Bay, the home of great white sharks. Yeah, I flew on Mango, I flew on Kulula, but yeah, they're all gone, eh? It's a shame, it's a shame. I liked the Kulula livery. It's such a nice livery. Okay, sync our heading, 75, there we are, so 77. Kulula had a great livery. Kulula. I liked their livery. Yeah, there's Kulula. And then you had Mango. Mango Airlines. What is this? Mango Airlines. Mango Airlines. There, that was also a pretty like a really nice livery. Kulula 101. But yeah, I mean, Mango is such a pretty livery. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that. Yeah, black box, which is actually orange. All right. We are on our way. Do we have anything else? Let's see. How big is that radar? VATSIM. No, we're going to have to look on Elevate X. There we go. Something is still wrong with VATSIM radar. Like if I look at the coverage here, okay, but then the coverage on VATSIM radar, we don't have anything unless I refresh. Let's have a look. It came and then it didn't. Yeah, it's not great. It sort of came and then it didn't. I don't know, still having problems. Oh, there we go. Something's happening, something's happening. But we'll stay on there for now. Alright, so we are heading to Johannesburg, Joburg. OR Tambo International. And less talking and more procedures. Here we go. Oh, there we are. Off. They can go off. And all that is good. Let's go there. All right. A few of my family work for FlySafair in engineering and cabin crew, primarily in engineering. South African Airways needs to come back. I mean, you know, there's a lot of tourism in South Africa. And, you know, so many other airlines are just taking all that business, you know? Oh, this could be where I used to live one time. Is this where Drakensberg? Hold on, let's see, where am I? Yeah. Damn. Yeah, we just flew over where I used to live. We had a holiday home here called Franschhoek. These are the Drakensberg Mountains. This is the Drakensberg mountain range. And there's Franschhoek. There's Paarl. Paarl is where Nelson Mandela, when he was released from Robben Island, he was staying in Paarl. But yeah, we used to have a house here in Franschhoek, which is a sort of wine country, which is ironic because I can't stand wine. But yeah, and then some of my family were they were in Stellenbosch as well at the university. So all right, we are 24,000 feet heading up to Johannesburg. Alrighty then, let's We did have control over Johannesburg, but they left. And then Cape Town also left, but then Cape Town came back. It's very hard to do. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Definitely less harmful than cigarettes. It's very hard. It's very hard. Yes, I agree. I agree. I think it's the only vice that that I do have. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. I don't do anything like that. I mean, none of that stuff. Yeah, just that one vice, you know. And coming from smoking, it's which was, you know, a good few years ago. It's yeah, it's difficult. But it is what it is. How are you, Flight? I hope you're well. Coming up to 30,000 feet. When am I switching over to 24? Not yet. Mate, I mean, you know what? I keep on getting people telling me, why is my 24 doing this? I mean, there's so many issues. And you know what? Until they bring the 737 and maybe the next SIM update is probably when I'll be looking at it. But right now, my 2020 is running beautifully. I see no need to go over to 24. I see no need. You know, I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. You know, 2020 is still flown very widely. You know, and I spend more time flying than pulling out my hair because something's not working or the SIM is crashing. You know, and I come across many people with buyer's remorse who wish they never even uninstalled 2020 because they are just flying less. You know, my one, it runs beautifully. Why do I even care about 2024? If I say nothing, people have no idea that I'm not even on 24. Hold on. Ha 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 ha. Crime Circle. And some Springbok nude girls. Oh wow, I saw these guys live in Cape Town. Yeah, Cape Town is nice. Cape Town is nice, eh? What is the rand now? Rand to the dollar. What is it? Let's have a look. So GBP rand. Wow. Wow. So £1 will get me 22 rand. Not bad. My aircraft reg. There you go. Are you in Johannesburg or Cape Town? Where are you? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, my family, I mean, we got family in Johannesburg, in Kempton Park, Kempton and Kensington and Sandton, and then the main family's in Durban. Yep, the sea. Oh, look at that. We got a nice 32 knot tailwind. Look at that. You can't get better than that. It's right pushing me proper. Hey, you asked for it. You know you can request exclamation SR, and then you can request some South African tracks, man. Just put the name of it, exclamation SR. So we're at 37,000 feet. We've got an hour and 9 minutes, 540 nautical miles to Johannesburg. Top of descent is in 406 nautical miles.
So, show 18110 contact.
18110 area, hello.
18110, fix up clearance from East London to Tampa as far.
Okay, Bonnet 110.
You wonder how A340 is selling on the marketplace. I guess you give them your money, they take it, and they give you an A340.
After departure, runway 29, non-standard, maintain runway track, climb to flight level 90, departures with me, and squawk 0546.
Information, Bravo, current 18110 is cleared to Tampa asphalt, flight level 370 on request, runway 29 in use, will compile the non-standard departure, maintain runway track up to flight level 090 and squawk 0546, 18110.
For that 110, read back correct.
How was that read back correct? I'm sure he said runway 29. This is runway 19. Is there a 29? There's no 29. I've no idea. No idea. People seem to be raving on about it. The 340, it's, I mean, definitely a lot less problems than the 350 had. What commission do you think Marketplace takes? No, no. I'm gonna stay away from Marketplace. I've got, what did I buy? I bought the ATR. And how many times have I flown that? Hardly. So we have, okay, so OR Tambo, Johannesburg, did have coverage, but no longer. We just have this now. I think it's going to just take me all the way to, yeah. Camera system such a mess on what? Man, Piefly's dropping the tunes now. Hey, he figured out, he got the command and that's it. He's on. He's our South African DJ today. Both camera files identical on, yet they're offset. I just do the one on the 800 and then I copy and paste. No man, knock yourself out, Piefly. The floor is yours. So that means they moved the model. What are you talking? Are do you mean 2024 or 2020? Because I have no idea about 2024.
Cape Town area, good day, link 921 and bound Vietnam, flight level 30.
That's one area, recycle scope 4002.
So that's where we are currently.
Scope 4002, link 921.
So heading towards Bloemfontein. I've been there. I've been to Lesotho. I've not been to Eswatini. I've not been.
With direct Charlie,
But
Tango
yeah,
Vector.
Kruger Park,
Vectors,
yes.
Alice Zulu approach, runway 19er. Check information, Bravo and range.
And Port Elizabeth, wherever that is, down here somewhere. PE, where's PE?
Approach, runway 19er. Access information, Bravo on board. Link 901.
East London. Hey, where's PE? No, it's over here somewhere. East London is over there. There's East London. Where's PE?
Stations area is closing in 5 minutes.
That's not up here. No way. Modders have multiple cameras on a single view to make it even more confusing. What? Function fixed view 13 is hard coded. Would this be Amapiano?
Roger, Bonner 110 setup approved. Taxi to holding point Alpha
Abyss,
4.
hello.
Sorry. Taxi to holding point Alpha 4, runway 29er via Alpha. QNH 1017.
Setup approved via taxi to holding point Alpha 4.
Okay.
Alpha or runway 29er.
Quato. I've not heard of Quato, to be honest. You're going to the same place as me on VATSIM or what? Or on Elevate? Let's have a look. Is he on Elevate? The Abyss. There he is. Oh, he's going from Nairobi to Johannesburg. Where? Let's have a look. Nairobi. There he is. There's the Abyss. Right there in Nairobi. My cameras work perfectly. But do yours move through geometry? What do you mean?
FlySafair 381, nothing further, broadcast advisory 122.8, bye-bye. Okay, I think we're going to go to 122.8. Ice, hello. How are we? I am good, and you, how are you doing? You're okay? We're flying to Johannesburg. We took off from Cape Town. We're in the FlySafair. Ooh, 738 today. So we took off from Cape Town and we're heading to OR Tambo in Johannesburg. Got my South African hat on. Yep. Well, I mean, half my family's from South Africa, so thank you,
I have a connection there. I mean, we actually have ties to South Africa, to Kenya, so yeah, Africa is strong in my family. The funny thing is, as a kid, the first language I actually ever spoke was Swahili. Can you believe that? I still speak a little bit, but yeah, that was like the first language was Swahili.
Sensor, good day, link 5990, radio check.
Link 599, area low, readability 5.
Right, we can go over to 122.8 because we're out of his coverage area for sure. There we go. Well, Swahili is the language spoken in Kenya, and it's a mixture of the local language and Arabic. There's a lot of Arabic words in their local language because of trading. So, you know, many centuries of trading between the Arabs and Kenya, primarily with Oman. So Oman used to cover all of this. So Oman used to have influence all the way down the east coast. And yeah, all the way down the east coast, Oman had a major big presence, and they still speak Swahili in Oman. Yeah, so that was a very interesting history. My father, who speaks Swahili fluently, went to Oman and was speaking Swahili in Oman because he doesn't speak Arabic, and everyone understood him, which he thought was just incredible, and everyone treated him differently because he was speaking Swahili. They treat him with full respect. You know, taxi drivers wouldn't take money, and people wouldn't take money for food at the restaurant because he spoke Swahili. Yeah, but are you talking about 2024 or 2020, Quartz? All right, let's have a look. What are we at? 359, 223 top of descent into Johannesburg. Okay, 2020. Okay, Abyss is up. Where is he? Let's have a look. There he is. 8,000 foot, 8,000, 8,500 feet. There he is. Oh, look at that departure. That'd be a nice departure. That would be, eh? DLH. That's Lufthansa. What is I saying? Hold on. Ice 313 nautical miles for national flights. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Yeah, the Baron though. The Baron is a nice aircraft. Eh? It's a nice aircraft. So what are we at? 154. So let's start to prep our descent, shall we? Flight planner. Tambo. Oh, Tambo. So, Foxtrot, Oscar, Alpha Romeo. No. Foxtrot, Alpha, Oscar Romeo. There we are. And there we are. Okay, charts. Approach is 3 right. 3 right. 3 right. So, Zulu 3 right. There we go. Wow, we've got a minimums of 5710. Okay. So let's do this. So our arrival into Johannesburg. So our initial fix is 8,000 feet. So Johannesburg is quite high. So 8,000 feet. There we are, 8,000 feet. We can go brakes to 3. And we can brakes to 3. Our QNH at Johannesburg is 1021. So 1021. There we are. And minimums at Johannesburg is 5710. 5710. So let's go in here. 5710. So this is going to take forever. 5710. So let's do that. Yeah, they're not close. Not close. South Africa is quite large. I'm glad I found this little shortcut of setting the barrow. I would have so much pain in my finger rotating that knob. So 5710. Wow, ages to go. Four 4,000 feet. Five 5,000 feet. So 5,710. Okay. There we are. That's done. Let's go here. Init ref 140. There we go. And we are 109.1. 109.1. So 109.1. 109.1. There we are. And here 109.1. Okay. So we're all set. Descent briefing is complete. And we can go. There we are. So 113 nautical miles to top of drop. And then we got a long taxi from runway 3 right. That runway is quite far from the terminal. Whoa, 80s just came on. 80s just came on in Johannesburg. We could be getting someone coming on. I think so. And we just got another one, Lancera. So Lancera has come on as well. Romania, hello, how are you? Lancera has just come on. So they all seem to be coming on now. Same controller, Moses. So ATIS, let's have a look at the ATIS. Arrival, free right. 1021, QNH. Yep, we are good. I am well, I am well. What do I think of Lufthansa? Lufthansa is okay. I've not flown them much, but I'm sure they're okay. So there we can see the controllers are starting to come on at South Africa. We've got 2 there. Let's see what comes on. Ah, we've got FOR Center. Which did I just leave? What did I just leave? That was so-and-so center. Alaikum assalam. How are you? Abdul Karim, wa alaikum. So we've got FAR approach 124.5. 124.5. 124.5 is coming on.
You're clear to Octopus Alpha, Echo Lima, flight number 320 on request after departure, runway 03 left. Non-standard departure, maintain runway 80, climb Italy, flight 190, 4040.
Oh, Mubarak. Mubarak.
Sapper 232 is back in cockpit.
Okay, so we have approach.
We're clear to East London, flight level 320 on request. After departure, 03 left.
So we will request descent.
Initial climb, flight level 090, and our stop
I'm going to have to turn this music down in the background.
FlySafair 382.
Sapper 382, confirm to go 4040.
Alright, Miss. Take care.
Tracking 4040, FlySafair 382.
Sapper 380, repair correct, port and ready for push and start. Prep brake, Sapper 230, wind speed. Southwest 232, wind, let me see, wind 290 degrees at South North, runway 03 left, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Southwest 232 at runway 03 left.
So we will request descent from the controller on approach. So yeah, nice. "72 nautical miles. We'll request descent before 72 nautical miles, and yeah."
Southwest 232, identify passing 6,600 feet at another control, climb flight level 50.
Climb flight level 5, sorry, was it flight 50, Southwest 232?
Flight level 150.
Roger, Southwest 232, climb flight level 150, Southwest 232.
It's Southwest 232, route direct position, oval.
Oh, his mic is not very clear.
Can you please maybe put that in chat for us so we can copy it down exactly? I can't look. I'm trying to sort. Thank you. Southwest 232. Thanks.
Southwest 232, right hand, route direct position, oval.
Roger, right turn, redirect position, oval, Southwest 232.
We are flying in South Africa currently, Romania. South Africa. We took off from Cape Town and we're on our way to Johannesburg. We have a controller in Johannesburg. So, yeah, that should be nice. I'm thinking I might do a Baron flight after this. We'll do a GA flight in the Baron. I'll end the stream, prep that stream and come back on. So that I have them as separate streams. Today I do land good. I land good every day.
Good approach, good afternoon for the Springbok 041.
Springbok 041, John Park Rider, good afternoon, Squawk 7362.
Squawk 7362 at Springbok 041. Johannesburg radar, the FlySafair 382 is ready for push and start.
Southwest 380, push and start approved, face east, QNH 1021.
Push and start approved, facing is QNH 1021 for FlySafair 382.
Springbok 041.
382, you must be going to Cape Town. I'm 381.
Charlie.
The most flights you've done are in Western Europe, right? No, I've flown, I mean, all over. I try and do all over. The hardest part is trying to decide where to fly. That's the hardest.
Descending flight level 120, Springbok 041.
Maybe we'll do a Baron flight. Okay. So let's 30 nautical miles. We'll request descent.
Expect ILS approach 03 right.
No problem, sir. Then expecting ILS approach runway 03 right, Springbok 041. We have information out, QNH 1021, Airbus 320.
Springbok 041, information Alpha. Check information Bravo now.
Welcome, monitoring Bravo.
Oh, now that's impressive.
Casted. How's it?
Sapphire 230, no further ICC for you, monitoring advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Sapphire 232, over to 122.8. Thanks so much for your service. Have a fantastic rest of your afternoon.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Johannesburg approach, Safair 381 at flight level 370 with you. Good afternoon.
Software 381 Johannesburg radar, good afternoon. See you, set position?
10 miles from Aprax, Alpha Papa Romeo Alpha X-ray.
Software 381 Johannesburg radar, currently you are outside my range, report when on descent, please.
Okay, understood. So I can descend at my own discretion, yes?
Yes, report just before leaving.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we will descend. So Nibex. I thought he would just take me in, but yeah. Yeah, man, Johannesburg. And look at that. See? My South African hat as well. Okay, so so we will descend at our own discretion. There's the approach. I don't know why he just doesn't take me, then I don't have to dial my altimeter, dial my my decision, my high altitude back to a value he's going to give me anyway.
380 contact Oliver Tambo Tower 118.1. See you in a moment.
What's that for Sapphire 382?
Upon Sapphire 380 contact Oliver Tambo Tower 118.1. See you in a moment.
Roger, contacting Tower 118, bound for Sapphire 382.
Okay, we're starting our descent in 5 nautical miles. Look where you are on Elevate X.
Springbok 041, continue descent flight level 90 and best rate of descent, please.
Good rate of descent is coming flight level 90, Springbok 054.
Australia. Okay, we started our descent into Johannesburg. There we go. So we're just going to pause the music here, otherwise I can't hear the control. You want to see how smooth I land? I land okay. I land okay. Unite Flying South African Airways. Hey? Why is it night flying? It's not night time in South Africa. Oh, why I don't? Well, because it's live time. It's live time. FlySafair. FlySafair. Yeah, in Africa it's daytime right now. Yeah. So Romania, I am also talking to my viewers on Twitch as well at the same time. So we're in our descent phase. They didn't have... Does South African Airways still exist? Really? Do they? I mean, what? They got like 4 planes or something. But not as big as they were. No. No, Romania, that's fine. I'm streaming on both platforms, on Twitch and on YouTube. But I see I have multi-chat, so I know who's coming in from YouTube, who's coming in from Twitch. So Nibex is where I want to be. So I'm okay. I'm just a normal bloke. I'm a normal person. So there, see, we're still not in his approach sector. Look at that little bit there. What's the point? Why don't they just extend that? What's the difference between a nerd and a geek? Is there a difference between a nerd and a geek?
Springbok 041, cancel start on left heading 110, vectors islands approach 03 right.
Left heading 110, vectors on your left 03 right, Springbok 041.
Who's going in? Okay, there's SAA. So for that, I'm number 2. Okay, I'm number 2. So Nibex is where I need to be. I need to be above 11,000 feet by Nibex. I should be. There. And Johannesburg is quite high, so our minimums is 5,700 feet.
Springbok 041, descend altitude 8,000 feet, QNH 1021.
QNH 1021, descending 8,000 feet, Springbok 041.
Well, isn't Johannesburg?
Springbok 041, left turn 8060, clear direct approach 03 left, correction 03 right.
Left heading 060, clear ILS approach, runway 03 right, Springbok 041.
Isn't Johannesburg like seven hills, right? Do I have a problem with 737 PMDG? Never. Not at all. It works brilliant. It's my most favorite plane. Did I look at say intentions? Yes. Do I want it? No. Do I want to pay money every month for it? No. I mean, I'd rather use VATSIM. I mean, okay, you don't have coverage everywhere, but...
381, John Park.
Safair 381, with you?
Safair 381, Midex 1 Bravo arrival, expect ILS approach 03 right, continue descent flight level 160 and information tally is correct.
Nibex 1 Bravo arrival for 03 right, descend to flight level 110, Safair 381.
Africana 202, John Park.
Good afternoon, Johannesburg radar, Constant 02 with you.
Africana 202, John Park radar, good afternoon to you.
So there we go, 11,000.
8,000 feet under radar control. Climb flight level 150.
Passing 8,000 feet, time level 150, final 202.
In Africana 202, right hand route direct position XOB.
Direct position XOB, Africana 202.
So Nibex is 28 nautical miles. Are we going to be at 11,000?
Approach to Springbok 041, establish ILS approach, runway 03 right.
Springbok 041, no further, no speed restrictions, contact John Oliver Tambo Tower 118 base 117.
I'm asking because when I start a flight from the gate with the 737, your rudder doesn't work. Your rudder doesn't work. Are you sure you don't have any bindings confusion?
381 route direct position of VECOP.
Direct VECOP, Safair 381. Route redirect VECOP. There we go. VECOP and execute.
Johannesburg radar, good afternoon once again. We are passing altitude 7,000 for flight level 090.
Safair 380, John Park radar, good afternoon to you. Identified passing 7,200 feet under radar control.
Right, let's help the V-speed.
Climb flight level 150 for Safair 382.
In Safair 382, right hand route direct position attack.
Right hand route direct position attack for Safair 382.
Okay, we are good. Are you sure? Yeah, maybe you've got a binding that's conflicting with your rudder.
Africana 202, no further ATC for you. Monitor advisory 122.8. Bye-bye.
And we got OR Tambo Tower 118.
12.8, thanks for the ATC. Have a good day, Africana 202.
Good idea.
118 118.1. Okay. The V approach. There we are. 036. We can pop that in there. It's a problem with the joystick, the Airbus joystick. So are you using the twist for the rudder? Or do you have rudder pedals? Ah, you're using the twist. No, it should be fine with the Airbus joystick. I mean, I'm using the same thing. Only mine is the Thrustmaster black version. But it's exactly identical to yours. Check your bindings.
381, continue descent, flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Sophia 381. Okay, 120. So when you go into your Microsoft, in the control assignment, go to where it says select input and then twist your rudder and see if you have 2 assignments for twist rudder. That will tell you if it's conflicting with a control surface.
Software 318, Alpha VATSIM for you, monitor advisory 132, slow 8, bye-bye.
Monitor advisory for Software 382 and have a good evening, sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
But when you're in takeoff position, it works.
First, good evening to you, Software 303. Software 303.
Okay, hold on.
Good evening to you.
Evening, Software 303 would like to pick up our functions to Cape Town, please.
Software 303, tower is online.
Hold on, he's gonna call me.
See you in a moment.
No, I think I'm gonna do the Baron or something after this.
We are at Lantier, not at our Tambo for Software 303.
Software 303, sorry for that.
Oh yeah, maybe that. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, after this, I'll end this stream. I'll just go and have a bite to eat, then I'll come back and maybe, yeah, let's see Call of the Wild. Why not? Yeah, Call of the Wild. Okay, coming up to 12,000.
Software 303, aircraft clearance, advanced ready to copy.
Yes, I do. Hold on. 1 second. Try typing exclamation Discord. Exclamation Discord.
Cape Town flight number 380 on request after departure runway 25. Non-standard departure maintain runway 18, flying altitude 8,000 feet, squawk 4025.
Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, hold on.
Certificate on flight level 380 request. Departure is going to
there we go.
Non-standard departure. After departure, maintain runway heading. Initial climb is 080 and end of squawk is 4025, Software 303.
303 repart is correct and startup approved QNH 1021 at land area and report when ready for testing.
QNH 1021 and just want to confirm if runway 07 is in use and then we'll call you next to the push and start for 303.
Okay, we're good.
Southwest 303, expect departure runway 03, it's correction 07.
Expect runway 07 for FlySafair 303.
Okay. Come on, tell me to drop.
Southwest 381, continue descend altitude 8,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Flight level, 8,000 feet, QNH 1021, Sophia 381.
Southwest 381 on present heading, clear direct approach, runway 03 right, report established.
Cleared to 03 right, report established, Sophia 381. Okay. Okay, let's bring on the landing lights. There we are.
Southwest 303, when ready, push and start approved facing south, QNH 1020.
Push and start approved facing south for FlySafair 303 and we're going 737-800. Parking bay is level 9 and the registration is Zulu Sierra Jude Oscar.
Southwest 303, thank you.
Okay, we are good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, good. Romania, good. And then I can have a look better, you know? I can have a look better. Okay, standard. There we are. And we can go to approach. There we are. Let's drop our speed. And flaps. Come on.
Johannesburg approach. 10110, good day. With you, flight level 370, overhead, Arctic.
110 Johannesburg, radar, very good afternoon. New information. Charlie is now current.
Flaps 1.
Avilo 1 Bravo arrival. Expect Dallas approach 03 right. When ready, stand side
Flaps
number
2.
160.
Information Bravo active. We'll port next when ready for descent to flight level 160 and we'll expect 03 left runway for the Apple 1 Bravo arrival on air 110.
381, contact tower now, 118 decimal 1 up landing, bye-bye.
Contact tower 118.1, Sophia 381. Johannesburg Tower, Sophia 381, localizer established 4 miles out.
Sophia 381, now Tampa Tower, surface wind 31010 knots, 03 right, let's land.
Come on. Wow, we're getting a bit fast here.
Sophia 381, runway 03 right, surface wind 31010 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, Sophia 381. I got it, don't worry. We're good, we're good. Okay, I have control.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh, a little bit of a float. There we go. Little bit of a float. Wow. That was terrible. That was terrible. A little bit, yeah. There we go.
Sophia 381, welcome to your Tambo. Vacate left Romeo Sierra, left Yankee, right Echo, short runway 03 left.
Ah, hi. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, vacate Romeo Sierra, left Yankee, right Echo, hold short runway 03 left.
Thank you. Right. What? Vacate runway, right Romeo, Romeo Sierra, right Yankee, right Echo, and hold short, 3 left, Sophia 381.
Sophia 381, just confirm it's a left onto Yankee.
Oh, sorry, yes, it's a left on Yankee. Oh, my map was upside down, sorry.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Flaps up. It's a long old taxi to the terminal. And let's go. All right. Oh, that was a terrible landing. Terrible landing. I suppose that's when FS to crew comes in handy, doesn't it? Okay, so let's auto route there. Oops. Why didn't that disconnect? That's weird. Okay, that's all good. APU can come on. There we are. We can go to normal there. Landing lights can go off. And that can go to steady. And we are good for now. There we are. And then we're left on, right on echo. Oh, look at that hill. I don't remember. This must be a new runway at Johannesburg. I don't know if this runway always existed, because it is quite far from the terminal. It is a new one, that's what I thought. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it was a bit of a floater as it was coming in. Oops. Sorry. Can I get that back? Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a floater, that was. To be fair, I should have... I just made it. I should have landed around here. Oh well. Yeah. Sophia can't afford to have go-around fuel.
Woohoo! Look at that blubber fly!
Yeah, I'm always up to have people fly on VATSIM. Yes, why not? I do want to do an Asian flight. So Thailand, into Thailand, out of Thailand maybe.
Safair Trade 1 via Echo on 03 left. Then left onto Alpha, right Foxtrot, and Alpha 11.
Right. Alpha. We're going to stand Alpha 11 via right Alpha, right Foxtrot, and then Alpha 11. Safair 381.
Yeah, just left Alpha again.
Yeah, left Alpha, correct. That's a very familiar sight. I do know this terminal. Very familiar sight. And the baggage halls, eh? Who remembers the baggage halls in OR Tambo?
Stations over time tower back in 2 minutes.
The APU's on. We're good. Alpha 11. Right onto Foxtrot. And it is Alpha 11. Thank you, Romania. And there we go, Alpha 11.
Stations over time tower back.
There we go. It's not too far. It's bang on. There we are. Parking brake on. Let's switch over to the APU. There and there. And engines can come off. Off and off. There we are. Go to ground. There. Ground connection. Set chocks. Request ground. There we are. Okay, fuel off. There we are. Your damper can go off. Window heat off, off, off and off. Electricals off. There we are. And seatbelts off. There we are. And that can go. APU can go off now. And we can anti-collision off. There we are. Okay, request deboarding. Request deboarding. There we are.
Requested.
Okay, there we are. No, we're going to be. I'm going to be doing another live stream after this, but we're going to change the game. We're going to do a hunting game, Call of the Wild. Let's see how that goes through. Actually, maybe. No, I think I want to do the Baron. We'll do Call of the Wild later. I want to do the Baron. So I'm going to end this stream and then set up the Baron. I want to do Baron over... Yeah, in Microsoft Flight Sim, yes. Here we are.
Passengers deboarding starting.
And we are good. Look at that. All busy, busy, busy. There we are. We can switch off our IRS. And there we go. All right. We are good.
Johannesburg Tower, 18110, establish on the Audis, runway 00.
19110, Johannesburg Tower, low, surface wind 310, knots, runway 03, right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 00, 18110.
Okay. And we are good. All that is good. Yes, it is. That can go off to open. That can go off. That can go off. And we are good. Battery power and ground. All right. And there we are. Good. Lovely. Nice. Welcome to Johannesburg. Alright. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. What's my user on Discord? I'm Gadget. I'm Gadget FPV. I'm the owner.
That's one hell of a pilot!
Yeah, I'm Gadget. Gadget FPV. The owner. Alright, so that's what we will do. I'm gonna exit this stream. I'm gonna end this stream and I'm coming back on in 30 minutes and we'll be flying some Baron, doing some Baron stuff. Alright, we'll fly the Baron, turboprop. We'll do New Zealand, but we're gonna have to fake the time because it's night time over there. But we'll do New Zealand, Auckland, Auckland. Well, actually, New Zealand is just about to come up. So, Auckland down to Wellington. Actually, shall we do Wellington? Hold on, let me see. What do I have in... Let's see.
18110, to cut your flight switch.
Either Christchurch or Wellington. Maybe Christchurch. Auckland down to Christchurch.
18110, Roger.
Okay.
Intentions.
Alright, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Back on. Alright. In the meantime...
Stand by, 112.
In the meantime, take care, and I will see you all in 30 minutes. The user doesn't work. Why? I just send you a message. I just sent you a DM. Okay, I'm oh, right, okay, hold on. I know why. Roles, member. Let's try that. And let's go back to the message. Why? Interesting. Alright, I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Okay, I'll see you all in 30 minutes. Okay. Alright. Take care. We'll be back with some Baron action, some GA. Alright. Okay, bye-bye.